Well, on the international note of things, before we touch on the Six Nations, just one last prediction from each year. I want to know who you think is going to be crowned World Player of the Year at the end of the year. A bit of a long-range prediction, but I'll let you go first, Fisky.
Yeah, so Dupont is the reigning champion, and he'll take some beating. It's only the special players win 2 in a row, so I'm not going to pick him, even though I think he's a tremendous general, and I think France will have a great year. I'm going to go his offsider, Romain Ntamack. I think he's just class personified. And if they're looking for another option behind a big pack, those two halves work together well. So Ntamack is my pick as International World Rugby Player of the Year.
Nice one. Who are you going for, Paul?
I'm going to go Pablo Matera. I think he's going to go huge for the Crusaders. He'll be the best player for the Argentinians for their international season. I think he's just going to be a big standout this season. So Pablo Matera.
Nice one. And Richard?
I'm going to go with someone Fisky shouted out before, actually, Eben Etzebeth. Just as you sort of said earlier, just he's such a big unit, and he just sort of, I don't know, he's just feared on the field, and it was probably unlucky not to be nominated this year, I thought. I was looking through the Rugby Pass top 100, and he was number 2 on that list. So there was a few debatable calls on that list, but and Dupont. Dupont, yeah, he will take a lot of beating, but when you look at the sort of previous winners, there's only the likes of Carter, McCaw, and Bowden Barrett who've won the award more than once. So I don't think he'll win it again. Yeah, so I think we'll expect big things from Etzebeth this year.
You've read my mind. Read my mind there. I've gone with Etzebeth as well. I think Dupont probably deserves to be the betting favourite if there was a market for it, but just going back to back, it's a tough ask. So I thought I'd go a little bit off the beaten track, but apparently not. You're sort of looking at the history of the award. You do need to be winning either the Six Nations or the Rugby Championship or a World Cup in World Cup years to win the award, it seems like. And I think the Springboks probably win the Rugby Championship this year, especially if they actually get some home games. And Etzebeth's going to be a huge part of that if they do. Just he's the fulcrum of that forward pack. He plays 80 minutes every game, unlike sort of Malcolm Marks, who'd be another contender there, or maybe Khaleesi if it's as the captain. But yeah, to me, Etzebeth's the best player and the heartbeat of their forward pack. So
off the beaten track. I've heard it all now. Wow.